What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jasam Mendoza back with another video. And in this video, I just want to talk about a whole bunch of things. You know, main thing on my mind right now is mentorship and leadership. You know, in this time of 2024, you know, where we have so many voices online and so many people with a following. You know, like I realized that the age group younger than me, even though I'm pretty young myself, 23 years old, I realized that the age group of 15, 16, you could say, to 17, 18, maybe even 19, are like really struggling with like finding role models. And I never really had a role model. I just had a lot of people that I admire. I admired a lot of attributes of certain people, and I just took with me like from them. I just took nits and bits from every single one of them. I also had people who I knew I didn't want to be like, you know, and just tried to do the opposite. I know a lot of people say that like it's just, you know, like it's popular to say now, but I truthfully, truly had a lot of. I had the view that that part was not to go on, you know. I had a lot of people who were going down certain parts where I knew I just didn't want to go down, you know. But back to the youth now, though, I feel like 15, 16, 17, um, these ages, especially, excuse me, I feel like these ages in this year 2024 for sure is lacking guidance and like good role models, you know, people to look up to. And I don't know, if it's that. Give me 1 minute, guys. Just trying to articulate this. You know, as the time goes on, as time keeps going, they say that younger people are becoming more self-aware, and of course with technology now, the younger we introduce social media is the smarter the kids get. That's just facts. um so they're getting smarter and they're getting more self-aware. So I wonder sometimes if this is the reason why I'm feeling and I'm seeing just in my personal life certain people who I know that are this that are at that age. um I wonder if that is the reason why they keep, you know, searching for mentorship or like reaching out. But this is just getting me thinking that what's really going to be the future of them, like the future younger than them, you know, like where are we really going in human evolution? Like what are we doing like for these people, you know, for these young people that are becoming more self-aware and more knowledgeable. And with knowledge is a dangerous thing. I said this in one of my videos before too. Knowledge is something that, yes, knowledge is power, and But at a at a younger age, at a very young age, um, having too much knowledge could be like very detrimental, you know, like people could start to feel like they have no it have no point, like they could start to become aware of certain things at ages they shouldn't be aware of it. Like when I was growing up, I used to play what we call in Trinidad marble pitch. It's little balls, small, tiny little balls. So you just use your thumb finger and you flick it against another ball. And I rode bikes, you know, outside, and it had a whole community of like people my age or a little bit older, and they used to come outside. We all just used to be outside at a certain point, you know. Like I'm realizing that I am becoming what older people used to say to me, and that's the whole paradox about life sometimes. I knew this too. I knew this too, but I never expected it to be me. No, no, no. Just joking. But you know what I mean? Like during, at a certain age, I wasn't really worried about a lot of things that I feel like younger folks are like worrying about and stressing over now, and it's like it's crazy. It just gone like this whole world is getting crazier and crazier, and it's just going to be like a bunch of more mental health problems, you know. It's like we already have so much mental health problems going on now. Even younger kids are like starting to see stuff and get knowledge, and it's just a whole cycle of like I sit and I think to myself sometimes, like we really screwed. Like, what is there to do really? You know, I think I was watching a podcast too that was saying that technology is recently new. You know, we don't really know the full effects that it will have on us as yet, simply because time hasn't passed yet for us to like truly know. You know, kind of like the same thing with this in my hand. I know it's a bad habit, but like cigarettes, it's been around so long that okay, we know what it gives. Certain things like this, we just had to let the numbers decrease. You know, like we just had to see by people who, you know, reach the end of it. You know, to like know. And it's like the same thing with the internet and like this whole social media like rise, you know. It's like it's all lab rats in a sense, you know. But it's crazy. These times nowadays really be having me worried for the future of humanity, you know. The world is becoming more and more crazier than it already is. You know, just today my coworker was telling me that a 15-year-old boy killed himself because he was getting bullied in school. And the parents told the teachers and they did nothing about it. Sorry, something just came on my... yeah, the teachers did nothing about it, and the kid he ended up hanging himself. He couldn't deal with the pain no more. 15 years old. 15 years old. That's crazy. It's like this whole mental health thing is a serious, 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 serious topic to be addressed, and like it's something to like be taken way more serious, you know? Like even in my age, like I suffered addiction for a long time. I know people who still going through addiction problems, and they're still addicted, you know, to certain things. And that too, of course, have to do with the brain. Um, had to do with the past as well, you know. Realizing more and more that we're really governed by our past. Um, a lot of humans are governed by their past mistakes, past events, past situations, you know, that just stay with people but for years upon years. I mean, I could think about somebody who's older than me by 3 decades, and they are still dealing with something that happened to them at my age or younger. Me too. I realized like I had to let go a lot of stuff that I still am attached to, or like, and that is not allowing me to like strive in life and elevate. Like I have to let go of a lot of things that are holding me back, and I hope anybody who watching this video thinks about what I'm saying for real. Like think about if there's some thought that has stayed with you throughout years, and like really self-reflect on yourself and your life and the way you think, question the way you think, and question why is it that you think certain things, you know. It's something we all really have to face one day, you know. We all, at the end of the day, when when years upon years pass, we don't want, no one wants to look back and realize that they were governed by something that happened to them years ago, or they moved, their whole life was based off something that happened to them years ago. Like it's all about growth. Life is all about growth and evolution, you know. And we had to balance like a lot of things, because life is all about balance as well. And if we do get to the nits of the problem, like certain things will just be there. It will just stay with you for years upon years. It's crazy. It really is crazy. I feel for the youths though. Yeah, I'm making a video.